All right, good afternoon. Welcome to New York session. It's a new week, and yeah, we go again. we go again. So, dollar index, we do have on Friday, not Friday, that was on Tuesday, price reaching 95.68, and I was expecting 95.13 as the next downside objective before maybe even the move to the upside. But on Friday we had a big move through this fair value gap here and almost through the up candle. Now we've just started the new month, which was Sunday, so it's a bit early to determine what's gonna happen. Definitely this week is the first week of the month, hence we're gonna have the non-farm employment change, NFP, which will have effect on the currencies. At the same time, we do have the Bank of England rate announcement on Thursday, and we have the Bank of European Central Bank, also having a rate announcement policy. So this week is high impact news, and it probably starts with Australian dollar tomorrow morning, early hours in the morning at 3:30 a.m. Okay, so this week is really high impact, so be mindful, be careful, because the announcement can cause a lot of volatility. Okay, so with that out of the way, looking at the dollar index, it looks like currently we are going to take out the previous week high. That's the previous week high, 97.33, and once that high is taken, we will see what's gonna happen. Are they going to reject, or are they going to continue going up? I don't know. Okay, it's early Monday, so, and I think I spoke about the potential that as soon as we go below this low here, we might reject. So I'm not surprised to see that rejection, even though I expected them to go a little bit lower than that, somewhere down here or even here before the rejection, but it's rejecting, so we'll go with the flow. But before I actually look for a reversal, I would like to see how they are going to trade above this area here. Okay, so currently that is what I'm waiting for. I want to see if they can trade aggressively above it, or they are going to just tap it and then reject. So that's basically what I'm watching, and that will translate to obviously euro. Do we take out the previous week low and then we come back up, or do we trade through it and then continue going down. I think that is currently also below the previous week low. So a lot of waiting for this Monday, especially today, right? Need to be patient. So I'm not gonna give anything. I think the only thing that I like so far, not the British pound, because similar to the euro, we're gonna wait. But I like this one. I think I spoke about that last week, that we are going to attack 0.86, and I gave this one here. So that's the only thing that up till now still valid for a potential setup. The rest, I don't trust them, especially with waiting for dollar index to give me something. Okay, so yeah, that is that for now. Gold has wiped out all what it did last week. If you go to the weekly, oops, not that one. If you go to the weekly, you can see we've wiped out all last week gains, the previous one and the previous one, and we've traded back to this down candle here, which, like, per order flow, we are still bullish on the weekly. So all of that was a pullback to that down candle, and we've also started a new month. So that new month is likely gonna also basically go up, unless they would want to come for the previous month low, which can happen with the NFP on Friday. So again, gold, be patient with it, don't do anything yet. Let's see how between today and tomorrow will unfold, then we can do something. On the H4, maybe for today, this down candle here, maybe, it's a maybe, buying that and then seeing if we can trade just above this high. Okay, just this down candle to go above the high. Okay, so let me draw that. It's not high probability, so don't actually count on it. As a matter of fact, you should just stay away. But I like the H4 candle, this one here, rejecting previous week low. I like that. So you can use this one as a potential setup, and then we're looking for price to go just up here. Okay, crude oil, that one has also retraced. Let me get rid of this. Now we are in a new month, new week, so recalibration. With the new month starting, price already trading down, that's a good thing. We have this auto block and a fair value gap here. If I go onto the monthly, you see we've actually created a swing low, rejecting this low. So this last up candle, that's where we currently at, and I think that fair value gap inside up here, that is where I think we are going next. 67.76. that is where I think we are going next. So yeah, I'll be looking for H4 confirmation, then I'll look for a buy. Okay, only H4 confirmation, unless H4 gives me like a immediate close above a down candle like this, then I'll look for a trade idea. If not, I'm gonna wait till it does that. But I'm looking forward for 67.76, and I like the way the monthly candle has closed. Really nice swing low, and ideally we shouldn't come down anymore. Let me go back to the daily. So that area should prevent price from coming to touch this candle's high, and then we reject and then we go up, which will create a fair value gap by the end of the month of February. Okay, so if it creates a fair value gap by the end of February, that would be good, because then it shows that we picked up liquidity from down here, and the big candles is proving that we actually picked liquidity from there. Okay, so where we are now, I don't think we should go down anymore. That is why I'll be anticipating a potential reversal here. So where we are, right in here, I'm expecting price to reject. So it's either they start the rejection today, or today will just close as it is, and then tomorrow they will take out previous day's low and then start rejecting. All right, so that is that for the crude oil. Yes, so the month ended with a run above previous month high. With that, usually price should come for the previous month low, which should be this one here. This low. So I'll be a little bit biased that price is likely gonna come for that low, 68. Let me place it properly. 68.18. Maybe 68.18 will be a draw on liquidity for it'll probably not be the entire month, but it can do it this week, it can do it next week, it doesn't matter. But I think 6,814.50 will be a likely target for ES. So I'm looking forward for that, with price rejecting here. So maybe today, if we get the H4 to give us a rejection, maybe like a swing, then I'll look for maybe a reason to go short, to come and attack this low here. Okay, so that is that for the ES. We're going to the dollar yen. So dollar yen, the month has also ended. We closed as a indecisive, right? We took out the high, took out the low, and we are back inside. These are the tricky ones that I don't like. I don't like when price does that, where it takes out the high and it takes out the low and then it doesn't close to one side. But because we've taken out a high and we went down aggressively like this, I'm still favoring downside. Okay, I'm favoring 151.52 as a downside objective. And I'm watching here the volume imbalance. I'm watching that volume imbalance for that continuation to the downside. And with the new month opening, using this as a level to send price down again. Okay, so watch this volume imbalance, and then let's start seeing maybe H4 giving us big down candles, or the daily giving us a big down candle from here. If we trade through it, then maybe it will come to this one here. But yeah, let's see how price will react in here. Now, you've seen how towards the end of the month is so volatile. There you go. Australian dollar, we've pulled back to this down candle, and like I said, I'm kind of expecting a continuation to the upside. I want to see them manipulate one more time and then break down, something like this. That's how I want to see, because I did show you the potential that February can cause the majors to come down, right? The euro, the British pound, the Australian dollar to come down. But if it comes down like this, it's too simple. So I would like to see a move to the upside, which will draw in buyers. Not this one, because this doesn't look like the one, right? We need a proper swing to make the mindset of the retail traders see that, okay, we've formed a low, price is gonna go up. Well, that's the whole idea, to make sure that the retail traders have a bias. Right now, I don't think they do have a bias, because it's a little bit complicated. It can go up, it can go down. We want them to be fully on one side, and then go against them. So I would like to see a full move to the upside, then a rejection to go against them. Okay, so we will see tonight. Early hours tomorrow morning is the rate announcement on Australian dollar, so we will see. And then let's go over to the crypto market. I think over the weekend it was fantastic to see how Bitcoin just went for all the targets, missed the 74,420 by few pips. Okay, and I think it will come back for it. And this is really nice to see, right? Where we opened, we went up into that fair value gap. This is like classic move. Okay, so yeah, 74,420. I think we'll come back. Ethereum has also done amazing. So maybe the next target is going to be here, which is 2,119. That's a fair value gap on the monthly, so I think we will be coming there. Okay, 2,119. That's the next downside for the Australian dollar. I'm sorry, Ethereum. Solana, that also got very close to the 119513 level. So again, they will come back for it. I don't think they will leave it just like that. So expect one more run to attack that. XRP, not a fan. Not until this week is dealt with. I can say they are going for it, but I don't want to give that impression because I don't know what they're going to do. So I'll leave that until I know. Hype, you can see that one is being held in a consolidation, but this month they will likely come back up here. So watch that breaker. When Bitcoin goes down, this will go down to the breaker or the fair value gap, then make its way towards 34.78. Okay, so this would be a good one to probably watch for a buy. Not now, but when we come down here. Chachki also, based on the narrative that I was given the last time, mentioned that the month will end and then they will take out the previous month low into that breaker and then make its way back up. They've tapped onto it, okay, but I would like to see the candles wick taking out that previous month low, this one here. So this candle's low, for price to come for that and then make its way back up. Now it can do that, or maybe it will not, because they've touched the last up candle over there. So it can't just start going up, but with Bitcoin still not taking out the 74,000, I think if Bitcoin starts going down, this will go down one more time, and then that will take out this low, which is the previous month low, and then it will make its way back up again. So that's my my anticipation. Okay, so that is that. In terms of AI16Z, nothing has really happened. They've currently gone, let me show you. They've currently gone below the fair value gap, so that's something new. So they've just gone below the fair value gap, right? That's something new. And with all the drop that happened on Bitcoin, this was just dragging its feet. So with all the huge drop that happened, this didn't drop. That's what I'm saying. This has got to a level where it can't drop again, right? So the only thing is buying, accumulation. Maybe the moment Bitcoin starts going up, Solana starts going up, this will go up. Okay, so we are at the point where buying will be the best option. Okay, buying will be the best option. So I would say here you can buy as much as you want and then just hold. Okay, buy as much as you want and then hold, because with Bitcoin dropping so aggressively, with all the cryptos dropping, this one is not dropping, right? Even though it dropped, but compared to how, if Bitcoin was dropping, this would have dropped. This is nothing. So it means this cannot drop any further because it's very close to the starting point. Okay, so buying would be a very good thing for AI16Z. Okay, so that is pretty much that. Let's go back to, so that is it for today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you same time tomorrow. Take it easy, because like I said, the market is still, waiting, especially on dollar, to see what's gonna happen. So let's wait and see. By the end of today, we will have more clarity, and definitely this week be, I would say, cautious. That's the word. Simply because the market is full of high impact news, so manipulation will be high, hence be careful. Okay, all right, so thanks for tuning in. I'll see you same time tomorrow.